Hello, and welcome to my so-called garden life. These are my chilies and pepper plants. They've grown really well and they are now pretty big and they need to be transplanted into separate pots. So I'm gonna start this today. I won't finish it today because this is a lot of plants. But I think I'm gonna try and take the rows with the biggest plants and transplant them into pots and label each pot with the name of the chili or pepper that's in it. And I thought I'd show you how I do. I've sown these in plug trays. That's an earlier video that you can check out. I'm using gloves to not get so much dirt on me. So I'm just taking a pencil of some sort to get out one plug at a time. These are Anaheim chilies, and this one had 2 growing in them, and I'm just carefully separating them so they have a stem that's whole, they have a root system to them, they have nice true leaves. If I want to, I can remove the heart leaves real carefully if I want to transplant it further down. So we'll see how far I can get it down. Now I'll fill these with soil, but I might actually take it out. But now I have enough soil to work with them. I'll keep a little soil in the bottom. I'll put the roots down as far as I can. And I fill up with soil, push it down. I might take a little from another one. If I had a deeper pot, it would have been even deeper. But I'm happy with this. This will work fine. I'm gonna try to move them around as much as I can, where they're gonna stand after this. This is a nice little chili plant. I have a tray back there that I can show you later. And that's how I do it. I just pinch these off. I put this as far down as I can so that it gets way deeper than it was. But I won't be able to bury the whole stalk. But this is a steady little chili plant. Do not forget to label them because they all look the same. There's no way to tell them apart. That is one mistake you don't want to do. We're gonna see, I have one with only one. They got a pretty big root system, but I still want to get it down in the pot. So I'm loosening the root system to get it more flat. That way I don't really have any science behind that. That's how I do it. It usually works fine. I want to get them a little bit further down in the pot than they were in the plug tray, and that's why I actually touched the root system. In my experience, peppers and chilies aren't that sensitive, being handled, not the stalks or the roots. And they're okay with being planted down in the soil. They won't grow roots all the way up like tomatoes do, but they don't mind it, so I can get a sturdier plant. That's nice. There was some Anaheims. I'm gonna keep those for a pretty big row. The next row I have is some habanero dulce, and they are pretty small. They're only like this, so I'll probably keep that row let it become a little bigger. Sweet pepper lipstick isn't that big either, but these one, jalapeno pepper chilies, they are huge. Sweet pepper Ferenc tender is huge. And I think the sweet pepper king of the north is pretty big, and the chili espelette. So I'm gonna focus on those varieties, and I'm gonna let actually the California Wonder sweet pepper is gonna get a little more time. As well in the plug tray. It's not that I'm not that in that big of a hurry, since they have time to grow bigger in the plug trays if I like. And it takes a bit of the workload off. I don't have to do all of them at the same time. I can do a few now, and then I can do maybe a few tomorrow, and a few in a couple of days, and yeah. Because this transplanting, it takes a bit of time, so nice to divide the work. 4 days ago, I sowed my early cabbage seeds, and they have already sprouted. I didn't put a plastic on, I didn't put a lid on, they've just been standing under the grow lights. I've kept it moist, but it's looking good. It's really great. That is the best about starting seeds early in the season. You get so happy when you get germination, and you can just, wow, they're so quick. How can that little seed grow that fast? Well, these little pots that I have, they go in my plastic box, and I can fit 18 of them in here. That would be nice, and then I will carry them down to the basement and under the grow lights there, where it's a little cooler, and there they can keep growing. So that's the plan for this nice chili and pepper seedlings that has grown really well. I'm really happy. I don't have any problems with lice or pests of any kind, and hopefully I won't have. But I'm glad so far. That's all for today. Thank you for joining me. If you like to follow what's happening with my gardening and in my garden and garden related stuff, you are very welcome to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.